All right, I created a new room. Just go back to the lobby and join the game. And do you guys want to randomize the tribes, or do you want to pick tribes?
Pick out the other 6. We choose all different ones.
Do you want to do the other 6? So centaurs, elves, orcs, skeletons.
I'm just gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Wingfolk and
Trolls.
Trolls.
I take it back.
Do you not want the trolls?
Oh god.
Pick your color.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That must have been quicker than a normal game, surely.
We were playing with halflings as well, which makes it longer, even though there were wizards in the game. So I think it will be... I'm telling you, against bots, you finish a game in like 10 minutes.
Unless you wait for them to take a turn in the third age, right?
So I did write down your comments, and I'll work on it. I'm sure I'll find some time. I'm on holiday all of next week, so I should be able to find some time to work on it. Actually, do you want to pick a color?
Fine. And now they sell it to adults.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's what you were waiting on.
Yeah. What did you say about the boats, Anastasia?
They sell it to adults now. So.
Oh, sell it to adults. I don't know why I heard boats. Oh, guys, we have a 0-10-10 region.
Interesting.
And a 6-6-6. Ooh. 4-4-4. What is going on? This is weird.
0-2-2 is the worst it can nearly possibly be. No, 0-0-2 is the worst it can possibly be.
Wow. Okay, no one's going for red this game.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think we've ever had a distribution quite like this, where it's so stacked in some regions and understacked in others.
Folk art is just a guy with an owl's head.
He's an owl person. I programmed the bots to pursue the orc board aggressively.
Wow, we all know it's a big one. So much so it's getting nerfed in the new version. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Orc
board.
That's my contribution.
Thanks, Jen.
Oh, we have orcs.
Jean, are you enjoying spectating?
Yes.
Nice.
Morgan, how do the orcs work again?
So when you play a band with an orc leader, you add a token to your orc board. So if you click on the orc icon on your widget, you'll see it opens up like this this modal, right? This window.
Yeah.
And then you get a number of points at the end of the game based on how many tokens you've placed on the board.
Okay.
If you place all 6 tokens, you get 20 points.
Yeah, okay.
Will it highlight the ones when you play them?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
They're sort of semi-transparent now, and you'll... Yeah.
And the troll tokens are worth...
Nothing. They just break ties.
Oh, they just break ties in the region.
They also stack.
In the region and in other tiebreakers. And they do stack, like Jean said. So if you have a 2 troll token and a 3 troll token, you have a total value of 5. If my math is right, which it never is.
I'm going to run it through the system.
And also, if you are tied with someone who also has the same amount, I think the tiebreak is the higher troll token.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question, just because I'm reading different rules from different characters. So if you have centaurs, because it says you can play another ally pair, but can you stack them? One centaur, one centaur, one centaur. So
yeah, you can play 6 centaurs one at a time, and as long as you add a token to each region.
Oh, so you can keep going with different centaur
but
pairs.
You must add a token, otherwise the ability doesn't trigger.
I understand. Okay. I don't have some sort of crazy strategy in general, but I'm just asking.
I think
And
like,
You have only centaurs.
but what
I
you said is
only have
it's
that.
really nice to do at the beginning, like in the first age, early on, to just do like one centaur, then another one, like single centaurs, because then you're spreading your tokens all over.
Spreading my tokens everywhere.
Sounds a bit dirty, doesn't it?
Sorry, you told us to keep this.
Kick Chris out.
I mean, you need to get your head out of the gutter.
But also, it's worth saying that it's good to get your orcs out of the way early, because then you can just
That's-
place one orc, place a token, and do your orc board.
That's that's very true. So we played a game with Dan the other day, like it was a while back now, where he filled up his orc board pretty early on, and then he kept like drafting orcs just so that other people don't get them.
Uh-huh.
It did work.
And it worked. No, I think he's the only one who filled up his orc board.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Damn, I mean, the blue region is 6 points, and the orange region for the first age. That's a lot of points.
That really is. When they release the new version, Morgan, you'll have to add its rule sets, and you can pick, do you want to play classic or new version?
I think that's a good idea to have it like that, basically. Play with the new rules or the old rules.
Yeah. That'd be really cool.
The changes to the rules are not massive. I think you get to, like, draw...
Is there a new race?
There are a couple, right, of new races? At least one new race.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the halflings. That's how terrible they are.
There are 4 new races. Well, sorry, no. 3 new races.
3?
One is like basically the promo.
I think so.
Promo fairies, but changed.
3 completely new ones. I think halflings are now going to be a promo race.
Yeah, they're like optional.
And
I know
there
there's
was
merchants.
a promo race for this version. I think they were fairies. I think they are now incorporated into the main game.
There's also these merchant things that we were talking about last time.
Yeah.
That add values to the regions.
Yeah, so the way the merchants work is you play a merchant into a region and it increases the value for that region for that age by 1.
Yeah.
Is it just for that age or for all ages?
I think it's just for that age. Sounds interesting, man.
So, Anastasia, are you going to invest heavily in red?
That's yes, my favorite. I have invested in 3 now. So.
That's good.
I was hoping for Chris to drop something.
Yeah, you're going to win.
Are you going to?
No.
Sadness.
Unfortunately, you're sat next to me this time. So.
I know. Well, last time wasn't that way. Nothing helps me, so don't worry about it. I'm just playing it for fun.
Well, last time you sat after Morgan, that's definitely worse.
Yeah, you don't want to sit after me.
This is not bylaws, guys. We'll be nice about it. Thinking.
I see there's a color on people's orc symbols. Is that the ones that got so
Yeah.
far? Interesting.
And then if you click on it, it'll show you that color on the board itself. Hmm.
They have to be all the different regions.
Which one's that?
I'm a drop card. I'm very excited.
Ooh. Everyone's gonna stay away from red cards this game.
Yeah.
No, I just walked it.
Um,
Oh god damn it!
Aw. Didn't draw the card you wanted.
I have a hand
Well,
of
then this is
skeletons.
missing a key experience
Yeah,
from playing games at our house.
yeah.
Where's the cat walking all over the
knocking over the tokens. That's a good suggestion. Chris, did you end up Chris S? Did you end up picking a gift for Secret Santa?
Yes. So for the person that I'm gifting to,
Mm-hmm.
I've got them Quacks of Quidlingburg, the Jewel.
Good.
Dual version. I didn't know there was one. Okay.
Yeah, and sorry, I'll do two things at once. And I've
Whoa.
the dragon stayed for longer though. Did you change something?
No, I didn't. It's just I think it just maybe works the first time and then doesn't work subsequent time. So
It's just sadness.
it's
My
cool
turn.
though, right?
Yeah. And I would say it's
What was I saying?
sufficient-
I've suggested to others that I might like Lord of the Rings, the Jewel, as per your
So
suggestion.
yeah, so that's the game I got for Chris. Other Chris was in here. We're playing with.
He has declined.
Yeah, I'll come play it with you.
Yes, no, thank you.
I mean, Jean, you might change your mind after you see us play.
Uh-huh.
You're skeptical.
I am. I have been crushed many a time by him before. I don't
No, that's not true.
quite want to believe it.
Come on, that's not true.
So I deployed this like Ethnos to the server yesterday after work, and everything was going pretty smoothly, and I was able to get like the back end working, and then the front end was working, and I was really happy. But then something went wrong with the WebSockets, and the WebSockets is the technology that is used to do like the real-time updates in the browser. So basically the server can update your browser to say, it's now someone else's turn, or now the age has ended, like all the updates that you see. And I was like trying to figure out what was wrong, because I used the same logic, like the same code that I used for War Chest. And I spent hours on it, and I also couldn't get much sleep, so I was like up in like 4 a.m. like looking at it. And it turned out that I on the server there's like a file where I define all kind of like variables, right? To say, this is the credentials for the database and all that for the server, for the production server. And I forgot to change one value from development to production. One value. And I spent like 6 hours on it.
I was gonna say, did you forget to turn it on?
Pretty much.
Off and back on again.
Uh-oh. Second dragon.
Been me both times.
This is ridiculous.
What did you say, Ashley? It was you both times?
I think it was me both times, yeah.
No, I drew the dragon.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
It definitely hung around for longer that time.
Yeah. I am tempted to pick up this troll, even though we are very close to the end. I think I won't risk it. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is ridiculous. Look at that. 19 points.
That's what happens when trolls are in a game.
This is why trolls should be banned.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Do you like
I
the art for the tribes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
I think it's the wizards I would change.
Yeah, I'm totally okay changing the wizards. I did try to make more traditional wizards with like long gray beards and pointy hats.
You can just make maybe no face. Maybe he's just looking down, so you can't even see his face, just you can see the hat.
I see.
Then you
Okay.
can say he's any race whatsoever.
It's sort of style.
Chris, it is your go.
Sorry, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I like the wizard art.
The last thing I see is Fenseal draws a card.
Yep.
But
But we started a new age.
Yeah.
And it's the I don't want to say it, but it's the player with the fewest points who goes first.
Damn. Okay.
You know, I was trying to be nice. You know, I was trying to like not make you feel bad.
But this is confusing. If you say it like that, it was like, but it's not Anastasia's turn. My turn. Oh, it's not even my turn.
It's Chris's turn. Why do you guys have both the same name?
It's problematic.
What are you doing? A cat making really loud, weird noises.
We're all pretty even on the orc board. Orc board. Do you know it's called an orc horde board? Did you know that?
Oh my god, that's even better.
I had to look up the rules to program it. And it was like, I was like, oh, it's called a horde orc horde board. That's even cuter.
It is my contribution to Ethnos games. That and immediately, straight away.
I think that was a traumatic moment, Jean. That immediately straight away.
It's just so funny.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey.
I had to.
I said ooh, which is basically me calling dibs on that orc. So you were not supposed to take it.
It sounds like you're supposed to take it.
Is anybody likely to offload soon?
Not me. No one has a lot of cards except Anastasia. She has 4.
No, right now.
And she just picked up a... Yeah, you have 4 cards in your hand. Do you not?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, she's not going to drop them.
Oh, yeah, she's not going to drop it. But, and she just picked up a blue orc, which I can't imagine worked with the rest of her hand.
That is a difficult team. Oh,
She's hoping for an elf.
The rainbow.
If you get an elf, you should be fine though, right? I drew just what I needed.
You always draw just what you need. That's game work.
I did lose last time we played. That was Dave's victory.
Oh, that was great.
He always starts shaking. His hands start shaking when he knows he's about to win.
It's excellent.
Oh my goodness.
He is very happy to win that.
Okay, Anastasia, I'm coming to compete with you over those 2 points in the red region. I'm that petty.
Already at the surprise.
I think I have chilled down though in terms of competitiveness. No, probably not. Over the years.
You can take this.
Eagles.
Are you trying to say, Morgan, that imperceptible change is still change?
It's a little perceptible. No, I think I sometimes can be very competitive still to this day.
Yeah.
I know. I'm the worst.
This is what I need. This is what I need.
You know, my airline didn't even send me a reminder about the flight tomorrow.
So what time are you taking the bus?
I'm taking the train at
Oh, taking
8:45.
So what airport?
Gatwick. I mean, I wish it was Stansted, but no such luck.
No.
Get yourself some soundproof headphones. Right.
It's too late.
Too late. Oh, in the airport.
Oh.
No, Morgan. The last time that Chris and I went to America, we went through Iceland, and we were able to get flights from Stansted to Reykjavik, and then Reykjavik to Toronto. You might be able to find something similar.
Oh, yeah, like with a connection.
Yeah, it would be a connection, but it's a way of getting from Stansted rather than having to go all the way to London.
Such a polite reminder. Please wait for your turn.
I've seen that reminder so many times. I keep clicking the deck to pick up when it's not my turn.
Yeah, me too. Like, is it my turn? Is it my turn? Oh, no.
I'm waiting for one card. Even a skeleton would be good at this point.
Sorry, I have all of them.
You have all the skeletons,
Yep.
but you only have 2 cards in your hand.
I have all 2 cards with skeletons.
Oh, I see. So Chris has played the most cards this round so far.
Which
How do we know?
If you look at the helmet icon next to the player widget, it tells you how many cards you played. And if you click on it, it shows you the actual bands that he played.
Okay. So that's not the points, it's just the number of cards?
Yes, how many cards have been played.
Whoa.
Okay, big drop, big drop. That does help a little bit.
Whoa, what happened there?
Whoa.
Does it? Does it help? No, it doesn't.
I don't know what happened then. That should have been a much bigger hand of trolls.
Okay. I can put them back in your hand if you want.
Well, it's fine. It's just I don't. Yeah, I thought I'd selected them all. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you played 2 trolls rather than.
Yeah, well,
I'm happy to let you pick up your trolls back. If everyone else is okay with it.
Did you just roll it back a turn, or do you have?
I did add support for undo, but I haven't implemented it in the front end yet. So I could just reassign those trolls to Chris or something like that, or It will be a bit of a pain to do live.
It's fine. But the point is, I had selected them, so I don't know why it hasn't played them.
So you think they were all highlighted?
Yes.
Okay. I need to. I'll need to check.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll write it down. I will add an undo feature, so things like that we could just roll back and try again.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Sorry about that, Chris.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I will stay away from your trolls, but I will pick up one of your orcs.
He will see what kind of vultures we are. We're the worst.
New Porter Chris.
Also, Chris, keep in mind that sometimes the cards in your hand will be sort of like highlighted to show which cards can be selected and added to the band.
Oh.
So you have two types of borders. You have like one that's kind of like glowy and one that's just like a steady, solid turquoise. So if it's a steady color, it means it's part of the band.
That might have been the issue. Okay.
Maybe it should be different colors.
Maybe.
Like
yeah,
orange or
really
something for the ones that
confused
can
me.
be selected. And okay. Really hoping for another elf. Or skeleton. No. Can you imagine if all 3 dragons come out and I still have 8 cards in my hand?
Oh my god.
That would be devastating.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So I'm on 8 cards. We are playing with skeletons, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a single one in my hand. I have 9 cards.
Yeah.
Sophia has one more.
Okay. Now I have enough cards in my hand that I can see what you mean, Morgan. Yeah, they're very similar, the selected card and the eligible cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely change that color.
Yeah, I'll make a note.
Oh yeah, one is just sort of pulsing,
Yeah.
and the other is steady, but otherwise very similar.
So, guys, I think I just drew the card that I needed with the very last card.
Darn it, that sounds ominous.
Just absolute shells.
And we have 2 dragons. Sorry,
Dragon.
sorry, Jean, what were you saying?
I demand a recount because you picked up exactly what you needed with the last possible card.
Yeah, so right, let's see. And I get to keep 4 cards. I think that's what I want to do. Let me think. I think that's probably okay. You're welcome. I've given you wing folk. What more could you want in life?
2 dragons at first, you're not gonna play?
That's a good point.
Scary times.
Yeah, I've just got nothing going on here.
Believe in yourself.
I could play actually. That doesn't really sense.
Manifest the card you want to build a vision board.
Brave my feeling.
Be brave enough to be yourself.
I figure out what orc I'm missing. Oh, red and something else.
Red and green.
Okay, thank you. I'll just draw.
Don't draw from the deck. Don't do it. No.
Do it. Do it.
I did it.
Here it goes again.
You're still going. Aw, okay.
Wow, Morgan, look at that.
Wow.
It's like you guys are not even trying.
The cheating in this code is just
That's what I'm saying. I demand a recount.
Yeah, I really should show the breakdown so just to shut you guys up.
I call hack.
Hacks. Okay.
So Morgan, what was the most fun part to code of the game?
I don't know. I definitely remember there were some satisfying moments, but I can't recall right now.
That's too much in the game.
Completed.
No, I don't know. I think I haven't had much sleep, so my brain isn't working.
You did such a good job. It's really cool.
Yeah, you've done a great job.
Thanks. There's a lot of little bits to improve still, but thank you.
See, what he's saying, guys, is that he's so good he can beat you even when he's sleep deprived.
That's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. I would also do on the org board, if you go maybe over the token, if it's possible to say complete. Because the gray, like, is it gray because I placed it there, or is it gray because I haven't? I know I have.
So maybe like have a
maybe, like, white
border
around
around the token that you placed, like a
Maybe,
gold
like,
border or
white around
something.
Itself is not super
Yeah,
clear.
border.
Okay, yeah, I'll
I really
make it
like
up.
the little icon with like infinity stones around it. That's great.
Infinity stones.
As in the little.
Oh yeah.
thing, I think
Yeah,
it's
those look really good.
really quick reminder of what colors you need as well. I love that.
That's really good. Yeah, I like it also.
Oh yeah, around the little on your player widget.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
great.
Infinity stones. I thought the stacks on purple would be a little higher.
Yeah.
I thought the stacks on red would be higher.
Everyone's avoiding red like the plague.
Yeah. Nice to have wing folk looking like that.
Yeah.
Escape red. Just realizing I have only 2 all things. It's very sad.
Honey,
Not so very well.
you're not neglect the orc board. Unlike you. Who are you? Where's the man I married?
Ooh, well done, Anastasia. She completed the orc board.
Thank you.
Jean, I'll tell you what wasn't fun. The merfolk track.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to stack them like from the bottom to the top, and then you have to reverse the order of each row because they snake around.
Oh yeah.
And there were a lot of like little bits that were really annoying.
Been forgiven for redesigning the orc board so it wasn't snaking like that.
I did want to try where I could to stay close to the original.
Okay.
It's nice when something is familiar.
Has anyone discovered this yet, Morgan? Like, is anybody? some
No,
random
I
opening that's
literally
done?
just launched it yesterday evening. I bought the domain yesterday.
Oh, it's my
Oh
turn.
wow.
Sorry, I had no
But
idea.
it'll be interesting because a lot of people are going to be searching for Ethnos at the moment.
Yeah, so after the announcement of the second edition, I checked the forums on BGG, and there were like a few posts with like over 100 comments, so there is some interest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interest.
Yeah.
I must say one thing, Morgan, that disconcerts me slightly is the arrangement of the lands is different. The bottom row is the same, but the top row is different.
I see. So in the original game, it's not those colors in that order.
Exactly.
I basically generated an image
That's
with
fine.
AI, and then it was whatever order it created the regions. That's what I worked with.
Oh, so it just so happened the bottom row is right.
Oh, that's cool. That was not intentional, I think.
I would say you're fine. You don't have to. do it.
It's only me that noticed this.
So I think I'll play. Oh, it's not my turn. It is my turn. Is it not?
It is your turn. Yes.
It is your turn.
Oh, I just clicked on the skeleton. It says you can't be a leader. Makes sense.
Lord skeleton.
So guys, sorry, I just need a minute to think. So I guess this is the only thing that makes sense. Bam.
The game shouldn't limit me from being able to follow my dreams.
What are those?
To follow Lord Skeleton to whatever end.
Oh. They should have a lich, like a lich tribe that can gather up all the skeletons.
You could trial other races and stuff. Interesting. Because we've had ideas over the years of stuff you could add in.
Yeah.
You could actually trial it.
I'll be honest, I don't plan on making a lot of additions to this website other than getting it in good working order, because I want to do other things.
Maybe you can make it so that other people can add new stuff, like Dan.
It is.
probably-
I was gonna say it's open source. All the code is available on GitHub. So the plan is to maybe accept contributions from people.
Yeah, so Dan can make a race.
For instance, yeah, he can make a Counter-Strike mod for this.
They'll make it into a Counter-Strike jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else can see this. The positioning the tokens and the numbers on the green island has gone a bit funny.
Yeah, they're not all on the island.
Yeah, and the numbers are at the bottom right.
Yeah, the numbers have been there all the time.
Well, they have been. Okay. It's just that they're along the top in all of the other regions.
Yeah, it's because of the shape of the region. I had to do it a little different for green. It doesn't look that great, I know. It's like, I was like, whatever. This is going for practical. So Ashley completed his org board too.
Oh god. Oh no. I'm so far behind. It's fine. Just keep drawing cards.
I have no sympathy on that front.
Oh no.
Why do you keep getting your org board placed? You
I'm
never
just
did-
trying to do other things. And... Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, purple is a really brutal region because if two people tie for first, then third place gets nothing.
What am I at? 9. Jesus.
Why are you still throwing cards? You're mad. Oh my god, Chris. You got
Chris has 10 cards. Yes. Rejoicing.
Who's on 10 card? Oh, haha. You're gonna have a big
Nice.
drop. He might play elves
Nice.
Yeah.
and keep everything. Are you guys okay with how the elves work, where it's like you play and then you get to keep? You
What do you get to choose?
So
I
if
never
you
had-
have, if you played an elf band that is larger or equal to your hand, you just automatically keep everything.
Yeah.
But
But
if
if you don't,
the band is smaller, you then get to choose which ones to keep.
okay. Do you get to click on the ones you choose or click on the ones to go?
So you just play your elf band and then you click on the ones to keep.
The ones to keep. Okay. Click on the ones to keep. Good. Good.
I am curious to see what treasures Chris is going to give us.
You're about to be very disappointed, I'm afraid.
He just plays like a 2 wing folk
He just
band
exits the game.
into red.
Just 9 skeletons.
9 skeletons. Yo, a single winged folk with 9 skeletons.
Imagine I actually played.
Oh, by the way, I realized that you could have a situation where you can't do any actions. If you have a hand that's full of skeletons, which is technically possible, you can't play a band, you can't draw, you're stuck.
That's
Maybe
interesting.
10 skeletons in the deck.
Yes,
That could happen.
there are 20 skeletons. Right? There's two. Oh, 12 maybe. Because there's 2 of each color for a normal tribe.
So you'd have to be very unlucky.
Yes, it would be, the chances of that happening are astronomical. But he didn't drop anything? Wait, what happened?
Worst person.
Did you play a band
He's
of
just the
10?
worst person. Get out, Chris.
Oh, you played centaurs.
Ridiculous.
What a troll. And he grabbed the 5 troll token.
Ridiculous.
And established dominance on purple.
So Morgan, you should have Craig play this game because then that would happen to him.
Probably.
Oh, well, he'd get 10 skeletons.
Yes, he would be the one to get 10 skeletons.
Literally be
Oh.
unable to continue.
Oh, there's some truth to it. But
Oh.
no.
Oh, no.
Morgan, that's your turn.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear the bleep.
An easier button to harass the person who's turn.
Yes, yes. We should have a countdown, I'm telling you.
You should be able to send dragons to a player's screen when they are too slow. That'd be pretty sick. Chris, what would you do if I played a 4th token into purple and then played a bigger troll band?
Oh,
Would you unfriend me on Facebook?
I think it'd be the other Chris has a 6 troll, so you would need
Oh, damn.
you need a 4 and a 3.
That's a tall order.
You're going.
And we only have 9 cards left in the deck, so
It's not looking likely.
no.
You can still do it, Morgan. I believe.
We're the last dragon, not sure we are. Yeah. I've just been drawing, I didn't even know it.
There's this Key and, do you know who Key and Peele are? 2 comedians, American comedians. Have you not heard of them? There's this one sketch where they do where this like a journalist is interviewing a basketball player after a match, and he's super hyped because they had just won, and he keeps telling the journalist, you guys, you can do anything. If you believe in it, you can do anything. And it's like you can. Oh, that's it. Game over.
That's it.
Well played. Well played. Never mind. The story wasn't. I wasn't gonna do it justice telling it, so it doesn't matter. Well played.
Well done.
Morgan.
Well
Your
done,
code
Morgan.
works well.
So Morgan.
Thanks. Yeah, so I'll fix those issues. Like, I'll find some time next week or this weekend.
You've done a really good job, though. It is definitely a very playable version of Ethnos.
Cool.
It's brilliant. It's really good, Morgan.
Thank
Well
you.
done,
Thank
mate.
you.
Yeah.
I'll try to add all those little things that we said would make it nicer.
Maybe even when you select cards to put in your set, maybe put like on the small letters on the bottom, 2 cards selected, 1 card selected, 5 cards selected.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a good suggestion. Show number of cards selected.
Mm.
I'm sure Daniel, now that you've linked into it, you might want to get involved.
It'd be cool to see what he's like as a developer.
I imagine insane.
We use different languages though. He's like a C# developer now.
Yeah. and anything obscure. So I don't know.
Anything obscure, yeah, all kind of, I'm sure that he knows all these like weird languages, programming languages that were only created as a joke.
He told me once he learned some sort of program because he liked the sound of it. I think it was called Lisp, and he said nobody uses it for anything.
Yeah. That sounds like Daniel. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for playing.
Thanks, Morgan. It's a real good job.
Good first session. We made history today. This is first online game of Ethnos ever
Oh, wow.
played.